Okay, folks, we are back here playing War Robots. It's a work night, so I'm not going to play for too long, but we'll get a couple of good matches in and have a little bit of fun. Sitting here with my choice of adult beverage for the night um, and getting the stream going. So give me a second and I'll get we'll just start playing. Gonna check, see if any of my new clanmates are on. Hey, Juan is back already. Hey, Juan, just getting set up, and we'll jump right in. Got caught in a few interesting conversations about the game on Facebook this afternoon. A lot of talk about people tanking and getting mad because Pixonic is giving them additional penalties once they're in the levers queue for dumping out on too many games in a row. They're gonna, and a lot of people were apparently doing that intentionally so that they could beat up on lower level players. Now they're all upset because they're not going to be, they're going to be getting penalties and gold earnings now, as well as everything else, as well as being in their own separate queue. And people are kind of upset about that. And honestly, yeah, I don't get it. Just play the damn game. It seems like it's people who want to have nothing but short range brawlers in their hangar, and they get into a big open field map and they just say, no, I'm not going to fight. Or snipers who get into like Dead City or one of those maps and again decide they're just not going to fight. Anyway, that was a kind of a lively conversation. Hey Juan, I do videos sometimes. It's actually easier just to do a stream, to be honest, as I kind of get a kick out of being able to talk to people while I play. Alright, let's see if I can ruin someone's day. Too many there. Hey, Lion Gods, how you doing? I've got my volume up a little too high, so it's hard to hear myself talking. Hey, and thanks again for volunteering to help keep the stream chat family friendly. Ooh, walked into a lot of fire there. Yeah, I'm still chasing that daily mission for capturing 3 beacons with a light robot. It's kind of hard to do when I'm only running 1 light. But if I really want to get that, if I really want to get that one, I'm gonna have to swap in my stalker too. I don't get too hung up on those daily mission rewards, but the gold is nice to get. Alright, that was a good place to park and die. That's why I get hung up in not using my shields very often, because I kind of get stuck in one position and then I get cornered. Of course, I picked a terrible place to park, but that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, this mic is a little sensitive, so it's I'm actually keeping it turned up. It's almost next to my head, next to my forehead instead of next to my face now. Okay, need to get this center beacon. And I think that Carnage is going to get it. Oh, that was a bad jump. And I hate it when my finger slips off the button while I'm trying to move. Hi Frank, how you doing? Alright, I think I'm going to walk up on this thing over here and get a good view. Should only be slightly suicidal. Hey Juan, yeah, this isn't necessarily the best weapon combination in the world, but it can be kind of fun to use as a sniper. And once you get that Leo's leveled up a little bit, it can actually move reasonably well. So you don't get locked down. You don't have to. It doesn't force you to play as a camper. You can still run and gun. That said, I'd do much better at short range if I had say aphids on this. But then again, I lose that kind of long range fire support bombardment kind of vibe I've got. The downfall is that I've got nothing that's really fast enough for to use at short range. Like this now, this Griffin's on me. I'm probably gonna be toast. Yep. If I can keep my distance with that one, I can keep racking up damage. Yeah, teammate 8 health, that comes up a lot on on the Facebook groups too. Everybody wants to see that. Yeah, Frank. After we get out of this, we can start up the squad again. Let's see. Do I go in and scrap or do I go for the beacon? I got to get in the middle. I'll get picked off if I try to go for that far beacon. Yeah, right on. More the merrier. It would be nice if I could use this stream as kind of a real time chat. Too. I know there's a little bit of a lag on the stream, so. Wow, surprised. Only one kill that time. Wow, all that and I'm near the bottom again. Oops. That other poor guy, 5 kills and he's still at the bottom. You know, sometimes I don't get how the, yeah, sometimes really does seem like I'm dishing out more damage that's actually registering. But hey, whatever. All right, where's the squad menu? I'm hitting the wrong buttons today, so give me a second. Yep, there we go. Okay, Frank is squad leader right now. Yeah, Frank, hold off. Lion God's going to join us. If you can find his username on in game and give him an invite. Yeah, the biggest problem with this game needs some sort of in-game communication. Um, it's a big letdown. It's a big letdown. There isn't even. I don't know how you'd chat while, how well you'd be able to do like text chatting while playing. But at least something. Maybe some sort of button. Go to beacon XYZ or something like that on a hotkey that you can hit or something like that. Yeah, hey, Lion Gods. We're not. I think Frank's not sure what your in-game name is. Yeah, back in the old days, I think it was which version of Mech Warrior was it? It might have been Mech Warrior 3 or 4, maybe. Oh man, you got kicked out of your clan. Yeah, Mech Warrior 3 or 4. Me and a buddy actually got a hold of a TeamSpeak server we could use temporarily. Just got online and just started kicking everybody's butts. Um, he would run like something light and fast with a homing beacon for long range missiles, and I'd run a long range missile boat. So I'd park up on a hill and I'd just bombard things. We'd call out positions to each other over chat, and it was so obvious that voice chat was such a huge advantage. All right, Frank, I think you're clear to start the game if you want. All right. We are on the moon tonight. Alright, I'm a little laggy. Sorry about that. Come on, let me move. There we go. Now I'm in. Okay, got a guy over here that's getting in my way and keeping me off the beacons. Oh, there isn't even anybody shooting at him. There. This is not a good idea. I jumped right in the middle of four of them. They didn't even notice. Now they noticed me. Uh-oh. I'm getting some lag tonight. Come on. Pick back up. There we go. It's going to be a long night, I think. My photo on Facebook is, right now it's a picture of the big bad guy from the Avengers movies with the Infinity Gauntlet. No, you're gonna see. It's more like you're gonna see the lights from the bunch of lights on, like on the back of the big glove, and his face is behind. It would make more sense if it was close up. It's not the greatest picture in the world. Let me see if I can cut and paste it into chat or something. All right. Why don't I finish this fight first and then do it? All right. Give me 1 second. This is an easier way to show you. Just bring up. You see it there right in the top right? There it is. And let me get back to the game before it disconnects me. All right, down the bottom, still dished out a good amount of damage. Got some beacons along the way. Hey, I'll take it. A couple of league points is a couple of league points. I lost out when I took my kids. I had to drop my kids off for soccer and sat in the car, played a few games, and some guy, some guy just completely. There we go. Some guy just completely tanked on me, and he was in the beacon runner, the last beacon runner we had left at the end of the match, and he was just sitting there. His stalker was just sitting there, completely disconnected for the entire match. The guy tanked on us, and I lost a whole 11 points for that battle. Otherwise, it'd be a little bit further ahead. Tanking. That's when people just leave a fight because they don't like the map or whatever, or they didn't bring the right bots, and they just bail out of the game for no reason. There's people doing that like crazy. Some of them intentionally so that they get dropped down to a lower league and get to beat up on new players. Kind of like the old days when people would put together hangars with all low level bots, just so that they could go play in the old bronze bracket. Which, well, everybody, I did it a few times too, but I'd use like I'd take like level 1 destroyers with destriers or however it's pronounced with like level 1 or level 2 weapons and just go out there and have fun. This is back before the leagues existed. Back when your hanger determined who you got, how tough your matchups were. So if you went out there with a really weak hanger, you'd go against lower level players. All right, I didn't see the request before Frank started the game, but take a look at that in a second. Come on, don't lag out on me. All right, let's go running for beacons. All right, hiding behind a griffin doesn't work so well when you get splash damage. Okay, we don't need three of us to go against a bot that's three-quarters dead. All right, griffin time. Okay, where are the bad guys? They're all hiding. I'm gonna go for the corner shot on this guy. Didn't work too well. Let's still step up and grab the beacon. All right. Not gonna be staying around here. Alright, I think this is going to be a better match than I've had. It usually takes me a couple of times to warm up. Yep. Let's see how the scores play out this time. Four league points. Not as much damage. Wow. Did not think I'd be down that low. But hey, I got the Beacon Award, so no complaints there. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna drop out of the squad for a sec to check the invites. Or check the requests. Or are you talking about on Facebook? Let me look on the other. Ah, there it is. Yep, recognize your picture. There you are. I got you on Facebook now. All right, getting back in the squad. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, let me do a why spirals. Because I had them. I was actually that Leo. I was actually planning on. Oh, there it is. Oh, we lost Frank. Frank's offline now. That Leo, I was actually planning on putting all aphids on it. I got to 2 aphids and I bought a Galahad, and the aphids went on the Galahad and kind of stayed there. The spirals are up at level 9, so they're not that bad. But yeah, it doesn't rack up a huge amount of damage. Oh, did I just hit? I just hit. Sorry, I just hit SWAT start just before I saw your message. Sorry about that. So yeah, I actually have a trident somewhere in my inventory on one of my other bots that I'm not really using right now. And I think I'd trident's leveled up a bit. Trident's not bad. I kind of don't like it when you face off against a Fury with 3 of them, and then he just stands off in the background and lobs eggs at people for the whole battle. Ah, come on. Alright, it's kind of a hot and muggy day or night rather. So my fingers keep slipping off the controls. Yeah, I know. I'm just making excuses for bad piloting, but ah, what the? Come on. Oh, that would explain why I was having connection problems. My Wi-Fi turned off.